Why,
Wagwan, my
why you
boys.
go initiate Christmas theme and then you are not obviously looking like someone that wants to be in the
Are you seeing?
festivities?
Are you seeing my
What
sign?
the heck? What do you mean? Why
Are
are
you
you
seeing my
always
sign?
doing this?
Are
This
you
has
are you
always
seeing
been
my
there.
tree? Are
I
you
wish
seeing?
I could take a screenshot from the group chat and paste it in.
Every time you see, let me tell you
Oh
something, right?
wait, did I say wear Christmas hats?
Yeah,
Eh.
you said
Press
that.
ticket.
I went to the store today from work. I just drove. I bought it,
God.
and then me and him need to talk for FaceTime. He say, "I bet make we go live before Adamu go punish us." I say, "I bet make we go before Adamu go come out us for work." Baba, we dey fear
Monique,
you.
please tell Monique to give you Christmas hats. I must wear my Christmas hat. I know this.
ah, ah. If you see the run go stores today, go buy this thing before they go
No,
close
no,
us.
no, no.
Mm.
But bad behavior. That part is bigger than all of us. I must wear that Christmas hat, your father. Omo,
As
I,
Chef Shaz.
our guy. I'm going to do
Mm.
special
My sister
episode.
is
I
here.
was already
Hi,
telling
Abbas.
them, Sharon, Belle, Uti, four of us. We'll do friendship conversation again.
Oh yeah.
Make it fire. I was talking to Belle, one of my best friends today, and then
Belle, our outrun sister now,
yes,
quite good girl.
now remember na be the first person we jump on our first Daper live. So
Yeah, very light skinned girl.
Very,
yes,
yeah,
Oyibo,
sure girl.
our first live she was on to show support. So
Yeah,
we guys bring her back. Now we don't blow.
I detest you. Better blow
We'll
like
bring her
trumpet.
back.
Blow like banger.
You know.
Mm.
Correct. Yes. Thank you. No, you can leave the tag.
Who's that? Who's that at home?
My younger sister.
She don't show.
Yes, sir.
From where?
From London.
Not lie.
London girl.
Not lie.
Come and say hi quick.
Not
She
lie.
don't show.
Are you serious?
Yes, sir.
Oh my god.
Community.
Whoa. London thing. I'm on my friend tomorrow. I'm gonna come in tomorrow, man. We could come ignite our O2 matters. When did she come?
Yesterday she landed.
I watched her story on Instagram and then I saw her, but I thought that was Asia. I thought maybe she went to some Asia country. I didn't
She
know
stopped
she
for
was.
China. She go do small waka for China before she come.
Wow.
Chin Chong.
So how long is she gonna be there for?
She did for 2 weeks. So
Good thing.
me, I've already started enjoying the Christmas vibes. Like if you see dinner we'll chop today, just chilling. I swear, like December, I feel like December brings out the best in me because I know that I don't have to work again. You know, now it's just enjoyment. And then that brings us to our conversation, Detty December. As in, like, Christmas is not one day activity. How Christmas, we celebrate Christmas for Nigeria, it's like the full month. And then you go down, they plan and they come. So I don't know how it was in your household, but my own Christmas, like August, they don't buy us Christmas clothes.
August.
So they look, yes, when clothes they cheap. So they look the clothes, they wait for December. And then that December morning, early morning, I don't rush, wear my clothes, everything sharp. You go iron now, fresh. When they walk out for streets. Do you guys do it with your new cover shoe? You're going to go different people houses, be collecting money.
Of course.
Remember banger? You're going to light banger. Area gangster. Christmas was always lit as a child.
Yeah.
Now I look at what Christmas is here and I try to compare it with, Australian Christmas. It's a bit more subtle here. And I'm trying to find the fusion between Nigeria Christmas and Australian Christmas so I can give my kids a bit of both worlds.
Yeah. I see, honestly, man, Christmas season or December, for example, this is my best month. December is always my best month, especially because my birthday month and then Christmas season, and a lot of us that are working 9 to 5, you sort of just get a kind of break. And before even this time, I used to always have this unmerited favor. I'm always very favored during this period. I'm not sure, but it has always been my best of month. And when you say you always would get your Christmas clothes somewhere around August, that's a little bit too early. Us, we used to get our Christmas
early.
clothes December.
When
You
I
know what I
Yeah,
get
mean? Like,
money now,
even me
eh,
too.
December clothes were more expensive in December.
It
So
was
not
if
even
you
that
want to
the
one.
get
same
You
it,
know,
time.
it's just, you know what I mean? Like,
It's just when you
I,
to get it.
I take you back, right? So we go to the market, mom and dad. It's not mom really, because dad would drive, park somewhere. Mom with my siblings, all of us will go to the market. We are going from one shop to the next, just testing. When we get what we want. Obviously, I know what I want because obviously you're gonna see other kids. You know what is trending. There was no social media at the time, but then you go know what thing they trend. You know. So mom and dad, go to the stores with my siblings. I always want to wear different stuff from my brother. I did not want to be doing that matching whatever. So I always, especially when I started secondary school, when you're in secondary school, you kind of just see yourself to be a mini god somehow. You don't want to be, be wearing the same thing as your kid brother. It makes you look funny. You know what I'm saying? So that one, that's a different part. And then I will always try to stay among the first three, because 25th we will spend 25th at my mom's village. First we spend at my dad's. So there was a tradition at my mom's. My granddad would always, give grandkids that were first three in class. So we could always go with a report card.
like he
Wait,
give you money.
wait.
Not
So praise.
money,
Were
give
you
us.
wait
Eh?
wait wait
Make,
wait? Were you among first three
make
in your
praise
class?
lie
Brother,
the lie
I
finish
smart
first now.
now. Ask
Make
my
you lie the
siblings
lie
now. No,
finish.
no, I'm
You
not. This one not be lie.
you bring your report
Not
card,
be
bro. See.
lie. This is not about me telling my kids I used to be smart. I'm smart. I'm a smart kid. Don't worry.
For praise, you were not top three in your
I
class.
was
You
top
were
three.
not,
Ask Chris now. Chris was in my class.
and Chris
I,
was
I made
among top three.
I made honors board.
True.
Honors board.
Okay,
Honors board.
I'm impressed.
I'm
I'm
for real.
impressed.
So
Sorry
Uh,
for
so praise was a
disrespecting you.
so you were a prefect in your school.
they play. Anyways, so my granddad go always they give us gifts, first three. And then that will set you apart. So your cousins know they look you like say you be their level. You know, because they don't feel like everybody will come with a report card. So if you get gifts this year, you go always want to keep that trajectory. If you know you get gifts this year, you want to improve, on your results and stuff like that. So there was that reward system. So I was always looking forward to that. And then obviously that clothes and then knockout banger as well. And then the whole Hamatan, the whole everybody don't come. People from Lagos, people from Jan, I just came back, people like you get to see they always be. Then they always will be Christmas match. This village will come play with this village, and then
Why people know
different
they go
day.
village again? Like village used to be a vibe. Like
And then we
everybody
had
from
we had Christmas,
everywhere.
we had Christmas Day, nativity days where this clan go what's the thing? What's the word now? They will present their culture to the people, their tradition. So there's be like different display of masquerades. This one different display of masquerade. So a lot of so we go to chase masquerade. Masquerade go to chase us. Everybody they run. So if you walk out like 5 miles, 10 miles, 15 miles, they pursue masquerade. You know what I mean? Now
Hmm.
when masquerade does come, then it become the waka come house. So, the adrenaline where you dey pump for body, where you dey pursue masquerade. When you are coming back, you can be walking home like 2 hours walk. Because when they pursue the masquerade, you don't know say you don't dey pursue the masquerade go reach Lagos. You know what I mean? So that fun, that togetherness. Your cousins are from Lagos, they're coming back. People that you've not seen in a while are coming back. Then for all that plays video game, some of my mates that were in different boarding schools are back. So I'm playing games, I'm exchanging cartridge, with people. So there was this unity, and then you are eating at this person's house, you are eating at this person's house, at church, people will be singing Christmas carol. It was fun. There was that freedom to explore. But in Australia, say Australia, we are very conservative. Now people are in their houses,
Guy, everything
just
is closed in
there's
Australia.
there's
Nothing is
there's
open.
nothing. There's nothing. So yeah. So
Nothing
Christmas
is
to me,
open in Australia now.
Christmas has always been that month for me, man. So yeah.
Um, you see, and I
I
feel
beg,
like we need to
Adam, before
do.
you go further, what does Dirty December mean?
Ah, I think Detty December. I've not done any research, but it was when I moved to Lagos I learned about Detty December, where it's just about jaye and having fun.
Mm.
Anything that will bring your mood down, anything that will make you unhappy, you would defy it until the new year. In December, we are focused on having fun. and that's it.
Mm.
So you cannot get that vibe anywhere else. In December in Lagos, it's a new behavior. IJGB is like praise to say we'll come back. Everybody, before we used to go to village, and then our generation started, rebelling against going to the village, and they're like, we'll create our own fun in Lagos, and that's when the December started. So Monday, Bedu, Tuesday, party, Wednesday, party. There's always something to
Baba,
do
as in
every day.
when I was in Lagos, sorry to cut in my mind. When I was
Yeah.
in Lagos, when I traveled back, Lagos was this time around is just a different atmosphere. Like everybody is just in the mood. Everywhere na part, everywhere na set up. Whether na small book house set up,
Have you seen
big book house set up,
videos now?
like crazy
There's
video. Like
so
I'm
much
saying now, the
traffic.
street, so much
Everybody's in Lagos.
traffic every day, so much money. People, bro, like people are spending, like money no dey, money no dey. People are happy to spend. Like you go to lodge, there's this crazy happiness that's going around like
That's
freaking
true. The
Ebola. Like
economy is
everybody's
booming.
just happy. Everybody, bro, you don't know that you are spending so much money until you get to January. That's when you know that, bruh, I've spent like you.
You start to look at your account.
It's like going to the club and then you're just tapping with your phone, and then the next day.
But,
It's just a
but you see,
different behavior.
I think there's nothing that comes close. So lately, I've been feeling some type of way, and I feel like it's because I feel like I'm missing out on Lagos Detty December. Like Lagos people know how to party, and they bring it out of you. You know how some people are introverts, some people are extroverts. I look at work Christmas party. I went for my work Christmas party. I see work Christmas parties here. You went for yours. I saw your video. You put work cowboy hat and you were dancing. And I'm like,
Oh,
I think
they
that's
is that the
used to
end?
dance. They
Is
dance.
that the end?
No. My work party it's a party. It's not. They don't sit down. There's no chairs. It's
Give
a
us the gist.
party.
What happened in the party? What makes it
In my work
exciting?
party, we have games. They do that dance that we're dancing was just they hired some girls to come and actually dance the real song, and then after that, then the MC was like, "Why don't we now dance it?" And then everybody was like, "Okay, fine." They just recommended, called some people, and then we all went to dance. And then after that, they have like actual party that everybody now goes on, and then they're dancing. CEO, everybody's dancing, getting drunk, puking, and all that stuff. Like my office party is a party. However, it's still an Australian party. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So there's still you
And
would not
just
see
because we have audience that are not Australian. So when you say an Australian party, what do you mean?
it means that like you shouldn't expect it to go overboard. Like if you're in Lagos or Abuja or you're somewhere in Africa having fun, people would still need a little bit of so people need alcohol to loosen up, right? So the ones that drink it will actually loosen up, and then it goes like
Overboard.
a little bit overboard, right? Like the last one we did, we actually hired a club. So we hired a club for the office party. So it was not a regular venue. And then we stayed there till I think 12 or so. And then the club now started. And everyone was still there, drinking, partying, and enjoying themselves. And when the CEO was leaving, but it just stops there, right? You just drink and dance. There's nothing else again. You drink, you dance. Nobody is doing anything stupid to anyone.
There's always that one guy that will come and be telling you about work stuff.
Actually, there is though.
Yes,
guy, there's always that one person.
They don't know how to talk about anything else.
Honestly, like you cannot read the room. That
Surprisingly, there was someone there talking about work.
Oh God!
But for I think for them, I believe that when I hear about other people's like office parties, it's dinner, right? They go, they sit down, they eat. We don't sit down to eat. It's snacks they bring to our own. The whole thing is about drinking and dancing. That's how.
It looks like
fun
to me. It looks like
it's fun
to me because us is always like very corporate, like a ball kind of thing. You dress up with tie, suit, go with your wife. Like very, very, very corporate, very super corporate.
Us no corporate. Short nika. People wear shorts to our office party. It's because they say dress like cowboys. That's why everybody wore trousers, and then you're seeing us wearing shirts. People would wear shorts. and then wear their
I
sneakers
like that
and
your own
t-shirts.
even had a theme where they even told you to wear cowboy outfits. That kind of added small flavor to
That's
it.
Yeah.
However,
that's very progressive
most
mindset, though.
most Australian work parties is dinner and then drinks. And then you are staring at each other. And I hate all those big table setting because I can't hear, if you're 2 seats away from me, I can't really hear you. It's noisy. Stop
Mm.
trying to talk to me.
Actually,
Like I have sensory overload.
you're
Everybody,
stuck with the you're
everybody
stuck
just want
with the person
everybody just
facing you.
Yes.
no everybody just want to sit in their own little teams. You know what I mean? Like department of this, department of that, department of this. So inside that department, you want to stay with your friend. You know, so you just
Your
want to be, you know,
coffee group.
you know,
Yes.
Your coffee group.
yeah. And then you have this one random person that knows everybody, that talks to everybody, that wants to make everybody laugh, and then he's bringing all these dry jokes that ordinarily doesn't make sense, but because they see you, it's laughing, you have to laugh.
It's funny,
But
man.
now, go ahead, Emmanuel, first
No,
before I
no,
say
no,
what
no.
I want to say.
No, it's nothing I wanted to say. I just wanted to say that we've never actually had an office dinner since I started working there. Continue.
Yeah,
Mm.
dinners don't encourage bonding. There's that
Yeah,
barrier with that table and the loud music.
yeah.
However, in comparison, Niger Christmas party is treated like a concert. It has nothing to do with work. They will bring comedian, like if they have the budget, they will bring
Bruh,
comedian, they will bring proper MC, they will invite an artist to come and perform. It's a concert.
I'm
And
watching UBA end of the year
bam,
party, and there
bam.
was no difference with a proper Afro freaking Portugal nations party. There was Olamide there, there was Fino there, there was a lot of people. You know what I mean? And then people were loosely dressed. Like Tony Lumulu came with like some Afrobeat artist outfit. I'm like, you would never tell that these guys are finance top of people. They don't even look like
It's
they know anything
party, and
about
they
corporate.
treat
Like
it like a
pure
party.
party.
And then all these
Pure
big
party.
companies compete against each other. So if UBA does that
Mm.
now, Zenith will want to do one better, and then Sahara want to do one better, GT Bank want to do one better. Now if you're connected, you have friends that work in all these
You're
companies.
gonna get
So
passed.
you're hopping from party to party. For
Opo.
me, in
Mm.
December, my Detty December started with office Christmas
That's
party.
the
So,
best. That's the best
guy,
because you know
free
why?
food, free
That is the
alcohol.
LinkedIn. That's the LinkedIn right there because of the
That is
connect.
LinkedIn.
That is LinkedIn right there. You know, a lot of people don't know that, bro. Like, see, when I go for conferences, right, it's not about the conference itself. It's about that connectivity, that Bluetooth. You know what I mean? Connect. Get this one LinkedIn, get this one email. Nothing like phone number, LinkedIn, email. Like, that is just the circle because everything that happens in the freaking oil and gas, you know about it. You know. So I think that's why most of this party, because imagine someone that organizes for UBA, like a caterer, for example, condo person where they organize for Zenith. That caterer for UBA now go Congo even go cook for Zenith. So there's always that connectivity,
I, I
because
want us to start a trend, right? Let's bring Dirty December to Australia. Like this is where we live. So let's import our culture. How do we promote Dirty December? And that's all I've been thinking about, which is why I really want us to have this conversation. How can we promote Dirty December in at least starting with Sydney? Now here we plenty pass the most.
yeah, like the culture is different here,
It's very
and
different.
and even if we say we will break in, it's gonna take more no than yes to break in, if you know what I mean. Because if you want to treat it like a concert, for
Mhm.
example, like for you to want to talk to people that are not used to having like Friday batch, going for like lounge and and then wants to be used, they are not used to having like a big party as end of financial year party. End of financial year is corporate dinner, talk about budget, successes, speech from this department, speech from this department,
No,
clap hand,
not
everybody
even
go.
It has
necessarily work
nothing to
related,
do with
right?
work now.
Not that's what I was even
But
gonna say.
how?
Not
But
necessarily
yeah, how
work
are they even
related.
gonna? The problem is how are they going to justify that budget because it's part of the budget.
You see, there
You know,
It's not
something.
a lot of companies, for example, where my wife was working for, when Snoop Dogg came, they had a budget where they went to see Snoop Dogg. They freaking went. She got a pass. She went and sat in a freaking box. When Dave Chappelle come, remember she got us Dave Chappelle tickets, right? So most companies they have that kind of budget, you know, and then they claim it on tax. They call it entertainment. What? I don't think my company does. Sorry to say, you know. So how are you going to get them to be in that stage?
It-
That
the
is where the
work
work
the
is.
work doesn't dictate the culture. The culture is what would find its way propagating into the workspace. So when I was talking about it, I meant more from us, just enjoying ourselves. I'll give you an example. There's something you said one time, I think when we're talking about friendship, where you said you teach your friends how you want them to treat
Respect.
you. So basically you go and pick your friend from the airport, you're basically showing them how to show you love or whatever, one of all those love languages type of thing.
how they
Now,
pick it from airport.
still bad behavior. My own is, you remember how growing up, right? When you want to go to your neighbor's house to go and eat food, your parents will give you food in a place that you take to them. People used to exchange food. So it's all those things I'm saying. Like, let's start to bring those small things where you cook in plenty, like you're cooking for the community, and then everybody's exchanging food. So from Christmas to maybe New Year, you're not going to cook new food. You'll be eating all those meals that you've
Hopping around.
gathered.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's something I want to see if we can start now. I'll cook in bulk. I'll carry to Daniel's house. I'll carry to this person's house, that person's house, and then I'll collect food from them. And then if we can do it long enough, our children will grow in that way, and it's something that they will be seeing as the norm amongst all the other fun things we used to do.
That makes sense
True.
though, but I don't want to play the devil advocate, but the things are right. It's only when you move to Australia or move to a first world country that you know that this one doesn't eat. This one is gluten free. This one
I
is
beg, I
that free. This one. So,
beg, I 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 beg,
so
I beg.
this
That
I
one
beg, I
doesn't.
beg.
dietary
This
requirement.
one is
That is requirement.
gluten free.
So when you want to be doing that kind of stuff, you need to obviously ask: is
Oh,
there a vegetarian in your
Gluten
house?
free head.
Who is not eating gluten? Who is not
I'm
eating
gonna
nuts?
give
Who is
them
not
the
eating
food. If
fish?
they don't want chop am, make them give dog.
but that's true. So how did we operate with people that had dietary
I was
requirements?
telling one guy yesterday. So they gave us butcher. Sorry, they gave us voucher for butcher, right? So me and Tumi went to get meat and stuff like that. So the guy was asking me, Praise, are you here to get gluten free or not gluten free? I'm like, for meat again, gluten free for meat. Oh God, give me meat, guy. For meat will be protein. Actually, there is gluten and non-gluten. I shock. You know what I mean?
I think it's because of how they fed the animal, probably.
I said to the guy where I'm from, I don't know nobody. I don't know nobody, none of my cousins. I don't know anybody that is a vegan. Everybody they chop meat. The guy shocked me. Really? The guy said, in my own house, myself and I think the wife or the kid, they're the only one that eat meat. Other than that, everybody else are like, vegans and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, cool. So, like, I don't know anybody in my entire village, sure, my client, for my Akwa Ibom state says. I don't know who they chop meat. Adam, do you know who
Gluten
know they
free.
chop meat? I don't know, like honestly. So it was only when I moved here, like obviously, there's this free, there's not that free, and this. I'm like, oh, we eat everything where I'm from. I don't know whether it's because we did not grow up in plenty. Because when you grow up in plenty, you have choice. When
No, I
you
don't think so.
when you grow up in scarcity, the things where you see now you go chop.
I think this has to do with allergies and all those kind of things. Now,
But who they
my
check them? Who checks
that's what
allergies?
I think
I
it
was gonna
has
say.
to even do. Continue, Matthew.
No, I feel like my take on this might be skewed, right? Growing up, I used to be lactose intolerant, but then we didn't even know it. There was no label for it. So every time I would drink tea in the morning, my tummy would be running throughout in school. But I did that consistently, and because that was all I knew, I thought it was normal. Say I got a purge, I'll have diarrhea. And then as I got older, I feel like my system adjusted. I got used to it. It's only after I came here that I realized that there are people who are lactose
Yeah.
intolerant. And that's what I was experiencing as a child. But because
But drinking
we
milk is expensive. Like,
No.
do you know how much it is
I
to freaking buy
praise,
pig milk,
praise
and then
with
you
what
want to be
Mark
lactose
with
intolerant.
what he has said now, right? I wanted to say that before he spoke, I wanted to say that exposure matters a lot. So here, once they detect that you're reacting to something, they stop giving you that thing because they have the tools to check all these things, right? So
Yes.
immediately they stop it. But because we don't have those tools to check all these things, it turns out that gluten, lactose, whatever, our body just over time gets used to it.
Mm-hmm.
However, if you were in a position where somebody told you, Matthew, you're lactose intolerant, every time you take milk, this would happen. Now your brain is going to try to make that thing true for the most part of the time, right? Your
Mm-hmm.
brain and your gut are connected together.
Yep.
So it becomes true and then it stays with you and you grow up being lactose intolerant, you avoid milk and then you just become like that forever. But because you've ignored it and then just kept on drinking milk. Now, do you know how many other things Africans have ignored and just continue doing like that?
That is why our immune system is solid. I'll tell you one story, right? So my kid, my boy, we gave him banana and he reacted badly the first time. Very badly. To me, he was very scared, like, oh, babe, I'm gonna call the hospital. I'm like, chill, and then that reaction, I don't know what happened. 2 days the thing cleared. Man, this boy went and ate banana from our sister's plate without us knowing, and we're super scared, and nothing happened. I'm like, oh, cool. Now only me see him. To me, did not see, so I did not want to freak her out. I'm like, I'm just gonna monitor and see how this thing goes. So when I noticed that the boy was fine, I now ignored. So I now gave him banana in the presence of Tumi. Tumi was like, no, no, give him banana. I gave him banana. He finished it. Couple days after, 1 week after, the boy was fine. So we started giving back. And I said, look, so this is just about immune system because that was a new thing to his immune system. So he reacted. So this is how he's going to be moving forward with food items. So if you give him this, obviously he's going to react. So when you persevere and give him again, he will be fine. So that's just how I see these things.
Yeah.
Because I know someone that is anaphylaxis. If the person eat nuts, oh my God, it's not a good sight. And because of what you've said now, I think it makes sense. The brain obviously connects to your nut, but if the person now eat that nut without the person knowing, what's gonna happen?
But
You see,
remember,
you know why I'm very proud of us? We keep going from height to height. We started out as relationship podcast. Now see us discussing science. Come on. Allergies, anaphylactic. Come on. Yeah, daddy. Daper to the world.
about wait,
Carry on.
what was the topic?
we don't come out from Detty December to
That was scientist, bro science. Oh, me, I'm loving it.
this is my menu. Oh my God, Afro
Oh,
Chick is in the building.
what I do?
Accessories by see, make I even blow this business right there. So we've got some CEOs in the house. So accessories, my feelings, she does bow ties, and then all those accessories that come with you looking good on a suit or corporate way, she does it. So for all of us
You
that
see,
works in corporate system,
all
that's your
these
plug.
people that are doing stuff
Mm.
that you are giving shout outs, right? The easiest way is for them to furnish us. If we were styled now by accessories feelings, you send us bow tie, you give us t-shirts, and we're looking sharp. People in the comment section will be like, who organized Adam's bow
Mm.
tie? Who
You see,
organized praise hats? And your business will just be going higher and higher and higher. So
you
reach out
need
to us
to you need you
so
need
you
to
can
take
be
that
going
on board.
higher, higher, higher. Yeah,
The DM
daddy.
is open.
Come on.
The DM is open, my friend. Dapper TV, we need to be dressed up. See, I was telling someone, I say one of our dreams when we opened this studio was
I
moving
say
I
forward.
like
studio.
how Praise addresses
Studio,
this studio.
studio, bruh.
Continue.
That book that Tini gave me, right? If your dreams are not freaking scaring you, go back to bed. So you guys keep calling this Instagram live. This is a TV series for me. They tell you now, this is a studio. When I am dressing up for this job, the kids are
Oh
in bed
my God.
early. I'm taking this very
We know they
seriously.
carry Thursday
My
pay.
laptop there here with like I even show now when I don't even know. My laptop there here with me, they look me screen to screen. I don't get my topic, my point of discussion, point of view, dot by dot, line up already. Do you understand? Everything is done earlier just because I want to have a free Thursday, and you be coming here to be doing what? Everybody that is an entrepreneur on this call, if you are doing suits, if you are doing accessories, what if you dey cook, we need to dey chop your food while online. Need to dey ask us. So Sharon, take note. Aside of the drink tea now, it's supposed to be tea by Sharon. You don't understand. My younger sister
Oh
is
my
here, and
God.
she sews clothes. She dey sew clothes. Now you supposed to give us agbada and all those kind of things. So then when you go blow now, you go begin to say, "How
Mm.
far I've been your number
Oh
one
my
fan, number
no.
number one fan, number one fan." Where did the show working? That's ceiling fan. Oh, I don't tell her.
You
Oh my
welcome
God.
to Pitidoche. Oh,
The dish walking. That's really fun.
It's
Oh my
crazy,
God.
man. Mm.
so
Bro.
as I was doing my research, right? Sorry, I just have random thoughts. As I was doing my research for what Christmas is like in Australia and what Christmas is like in Nigeria. So I've been asking like Australians, what Christmas is like for them, what is being growing up, and some of the Christmas traditions. And then one of them is they watch Christmas movies. And honestly, every year I've noticed that Netflix, close to December, they'll release
They'll
like,
pump it up.
yes, a plethora of Christmas movies, or some old ones will start to resurface again, they'll start to trend. Mariah Carey will resurrect from wherever she is.
Ah, she doesn't need to
There's
release
like
no album. December, she makes her
that
money
same
for the year.
song. She just wake up from her coffin. But then it's almost like those Christmas movies are made intentionally bad because I can't stand them. They are very cheesy. I swear, I don't like Christmas movies.
I
What
didn't
do you
Because
bad.
mean?
yes, which wait,
No, I don't think so. Which one?
what?
I've seen one
No.
already. I just finished one yesterday with me. And on
Which one?
Christmas Eve, we have a tradition that so for the past years that I've, obviously when I was dating to me and when we got married. So every Christmas we watch Home Alone. Every Christmas. So we keep Home Alone for that day. And then we'll just
I
finish one
like.
movie. Yeah, so that's a little cute tradition that we do. And then we do turkey. More like Thanksgiving, you know what I mean? So we just finished one. I think it was good. It was good, but I didn't. And she watched one like some sort of animation with in yesterday. I think she finished it today. You know, all those ones where they go people house the thief Christmas gift and stuff like that. I think she finished
No, but
that
you see,
today.
yeah,
Is it
yeah,
the
you're adding to my point. Home Alone is a great movie. It's
Mm.
fantastic, but that's old. I'm talking of the new Christmas movies. They are all made to be very shitty.
I watch
It's
no?
almost
the old
like they are
ones. The
made low
old ones. I
quality.
don't even watch the new ones. I don't even know what they're on about. I just know the ones that I know in my head. Like Home Alone. Like I mentioned, Home Alone is pretty much my age mates. Not really. So that's the one that I see. I know every line, but I just watch. I just love it because it's just that season, just that time, just that time. I go to the gym yet. Also, all this time that I go to the gym, from Christmas, sorry, from 1st of December till now, my playlist consists of Christmas carols.
Ew.
I know, but I love it. Unfortunately,
Okay.
like once I'm hitting that treadmill, I'm listening to Mariah Carey, I'm listening to Ariana Grande. Like it's just very funny. I'm Michael Bublé. Oh my god.
I said, what just popped in my head is that I don't know where he's from, Kenya guy or wherever guy. That guy that is like, why are you gay?
Should I call you Mister?
You are gay.
I said,
You are gay.
But that guy is milking it now,
I love.
though.
The guy is
It's
doing well.
it's milking it
He's in
now.
Dubai killing
Yeah,
it. I love it for him.
Yes.
yeah. He's
Video
got the
that he
t-shirt.
shot like years ago.
He's got a t-shirt going on, and then the caption is "Why are you gay?" and stuff like that. So
Sorry, Emmanuel, I feel like we didn't let you say what you're gonna say. You
Well
disagree with the
done.
fact that new Christmas movies are shitty. I feel like you're gonna give us some
Oh,
recommendations.
I can't remember the name of the movie, but there was this Netflix movie where I think they were trying to save the guy's resort or something, and then the girl's dad was very rich, wealthy, and then I can't remember what the movie was about, but it was a very good movie and it's on Netflix. Which other one again? The Grinch. The Grinch
the
is a good
Grinch, yeah,
movie.
yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it's
I've
a
seen that
very
one.
good movie.
Yes, I've seen that one. That one is good.
This other one, Death to Smoochie.
I think I've seen it.
It's
Is that recent?
No, it's not recent. That's a
These
very
are
good.
like
I,
these are
I feel
like
like
old ones.
Christmas movies are the easiest to make. Only if Disney makes it, then maybe it's going to be bad. But if
Okay.
like just regular people will make Christmas movies, it'll be very good.
Honestly, my
Then
favorite.
again, oh guys, sorry guys. So there is this song that Funke Kendele just released. The song is good. I think it's one of those songs from Jennifer's Diary, and it's about Christmas. There's Falz there. There is Falz. There is
Is
Bisola.
this your
There's
trendy section?
no,
Trendy news section.
no. So I have not come to that, but that was one of my topics on my trending thing.
Okay.
You know,
I
that
bet
song
lack
is
of
good.
news.
That song is good. That song
We'll come back
is
to
really,
Detty
really
December.
good.
If you have 5 minutes to run us through trendy news, let's do a quick catch up. What's going on?
Honestly, I'm just gonna recap from last week. So apparently, there's really nothing new on the internet. You know, it still obviously goes back to what I spoke
There
about last week. So
is oh,
one of
there's something new.
top of the list,
Give
There's
us
something
new gist, Emmanuel.
new.
top of the list. Emmanuel
Only
can finish. So, 'cause top of
only
the
fans
list is
girl.
Which one? I like this kind of gist.
The one that said that she wants to sleep with 100 guys. She posted it on her Twitter page and said they should register to come and sleep with 100 guys in 24 hours. And then when all the guys lined up in the house, she now recorded like a video of like all of them shoot. I was like, wow, all these guys are going to like run through her today. So she now did the 100 guys, right? She slept with all of them. And then she recorded the videos and then posted it on Twitter. So women were like, yeah, like supporting. You know how women support.
Woman empowerment.
Exactly.
women empowerment.
So they were supporting her. And then obviously some women were like, oh, this is bad, like it's not good. But most men were like, fuck, this is crazy. Anyways, long story short, 2 weeks later, one YouTuber goes to do a documentary about the whole thing. And then part of the documentary, he has to interview the babe to ask her, okay, what's up with this thing? Like, how did it go? Turns out, throughout the documentary, the girl was crying. And then she was like, yeah, she was like, this, she said that that this is not for a regular girl. She doesn't think any, like, a regular girl would ever be able to do what she just did. That you can't go through this without feeling like a prostitute. And then as she was saying it, she started to cry. So that was, but it's just snippets from the interview. So people now took clips from that interview, right? And they were now saying that look at how bad the society is. That how did this girl get to this point to sleep? She's 23 years old to sleep with 100 guys. Like, how bad does it have to be? She's making enough money from OnlyFans already. Why does she feel the need to degrade herself like that? That's what people were saying. Then the women now said that, what about the men that slept with this babe? Like, 100 guys. They said that, like, that's not, at this point, you have to call it something else.
Where's she from?
They said that England, she's popular. They not said that as far as they're concerned, this girl was raped by 100 guys. So
they want to change the narrative. They want to change
the
narrative.
Don't change it.
Nah, that's not good.
So somebody now said that, but the crazy part now is that it's the girl's mother that is managing the babe's OnlyFans and all these things she's doing. It's the mother that is pimping the babe. So they now said, like, how, like, so one man now said that's so so this thing people are complaining about now, the girl's mother is involved. The guy said that he thought that society was bad, but he did not know that
things bad. They happen for this world.
That it was bad to this point.
How come I've not heard or seen this news anywhere?
Dude, she's
not
trending. It's on Twitter, funny enough.
Okay.
And you'll be on TikTok also.
Because running family business.
Most of these big blogs has not carried this thing. So
one guy now
it's not like a trending topic on Twitter where I go see I'm like number one trending.
Trending, you know. I saw it on some people's posts. But I think Twitter would have what do you call it? They would have limited the visibility. Yes, exactly. The shadow ban the thing. Because it's on Instagram also. But Twitter has like the raw facts. Instagram has the censored thing. So anyways, one guy now said that the problem with this thing now is that this girl is not ugly. She's actually beautiful. And one rich guy is going to marry this babe. And when that guy marries this babe, he's going to set a new trend. The new trend is that you can do whatever you like, ruin your life, and still get married to a good guy. He said that that's the next trend society is about to set now with this babe that he's very, very sure that 5 years from now, she'll be married with kids, living a good life with a very rich dude. So, anyways, then now going back to the story now, the women now, as everyone is going back and forth, right? Even some men are like, those guys that did that, they fucked up, blah, 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 blah. They now posted a picture of guy number 100.
Wow.
They now said, how did this guy watch the whole thing and still think, yeah, it's okay, I'll still do it. And then still went ahead and stepped to the game. So now, in the midst of all this crap, on her Twitter page, she has a post saying her next record is to sleep with 1,000 guys.
After crying. Well,
After,
After
okay.
crying.
exactly. So she's doing all this cry on the internet, right? And everyone is feeling sorry for her. But the thing is still pinned on her Twitter page saying 1,000 guy next, blah, blah, blah. Click on this link. So,
And guys, they actually wait, but this wasn't free though. They bought
it was
tickets to do
free.
this.
No,
It
they did
was
not pay
free.
anything. Free. Pay fire.
But
Free.
they registered somehow.
It's just obviously so they can contact you and give you the day and all that stuff and tell you
Oh,
address, blah 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 blah.
but this
Yeah.
is expired date. Pure
So the crazy
expired.
thing now is
So
her
you have
mom
your own allocation
and
time,
her
allocated venue,
friend
every kind of thing. Time
that
slot. You
helped
have
her
your own time slot.
organize the whole thing. Yeah. Like it was so gross because she posted a clip of after the whole thing. She now posted a video of the room now, right? So the room is just messed up, condoms everywhere, blah blah blah. Like it's shitty. And then I'm looking at the thing and I'm like, so how does this person feel now? Even Ben Shapiro was talking about it. He says he feels very sorry for this baby. Like he feels very sorry that it's gotten to this point that this girl has to do this. And the fact that she did it not for money is what even makes him more worried about it. That what's going on in this girl's mind? What makes her want to do that to herself? So I'm surprised that you you guys haven't seen that story. But yeah, it's bad honestly. It's as bad as it
I mean, if she
sounds.
didn't do it for money, she's done it for fame, right? And it highlights what fame can do to people because social media and the way we influence the algorithm is in such a way that we don't want to see what is normal. We don't want to see our normal life. One girl sleeping with one guy is boring. We want to see someone that's done with 100 guys. Now that video or that post will get plenty likes or plenty views. Now she has done 100. She needs to up the scale. We want more. Now she's going to do 1,000. And then next thing they'll be pushing. Somebody will come and want to break her record. And it's how, it's how we.
But don't you think that something is like broken inside this girl?
Not necessarily.
I think something is broken, honestly.
See,
What's the point of doing it?
she has said it with her own mouth. She said a normal girl is not obviously gonna do this. It's not normal. There's a shift.
I don't know, 100 girls, 100 guys in
It's crazy.
one day.
Okay.
It is.
Okay.
I know some bad guys.
Let me explain why I think there's something wrong with the girl now.
Because if for a guy they will say it's normal. A guy is always that's a guy, yeah, but for a lady it's just a little bit.
You know the crazy part. The crazy part now is that for some of the guys now, right? Because they spent like maybe very short time with her, right? She was apologizing to them, telling them sorry. The next guy has to come in, blah 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 blah. She was even apologizing to them.
So these guys are lined up.
Yeah. Sorry, your own time was shorter than the other guy's time. She's apologizing to them.
So how does it end? Must the guy come or she will just give them 2 minutes? Once 2 minutes is up, you're out.
I don't know the rules, man.
Stop giving us juice that you've not done research. We want to get to the bottom of it. So
if I should do research, do you know what my algorithm will look like?
Go back and ask the right questions. Go and find out if all of them 100 they reach the end.
Guy, this news needs to be on trending next week, man.
Exactly.
Wow, this is a very crazy news. What the
Crazy
heck?
stuff.
I didn't even know they were lining
like,
up. So you go
fucking
finish,
crazy.
then you will say hi to your next colleague, and then oh god.
Her friend was the one bringing them in one by one.
Like we said, family business.
No, I respect
it.
Honestly, I don't know what country that. See, you say England, right?
I'm
But
from
there
England.
should be some sort of a constitutional arrangement there because that's prostitution to me. And
Prostitution is legal, and this men did not pay
mm.
free of charge.
Do you think if that was to happen in Australia, there wouldn't be some sort of law that will get these guys out of their?
No, no. What are you saying? People have sex with some, like, there's consent, there's everything.
All right, time
But
is up. Time
this
is
is
up for your
transactional
trendy
though.
news. We have 5 minutes. Let's do a quick roundup. Um, I know that most people would have started planning their New Year's resolution, and some people they wait till 31st night to write out their New Year's resolution. So I went on a walk today, and I was thinking to myself, what do I want to try in this new year? I don't know if it was a podcast. Yes, actually, I listened to a podcast with Trevor Noah, and he was advocating for therapy. And the way he sold it was very different to other people that advocate for therapy. He said, don't think of therapy as corrective measure, because I don't feel like I need to go and correct anything. He said, think of it as preventive. Think of it as a supplement. You don't eat vegetables to correct a disease. You are eating it to prevent the disease.
Mm.
So one of my New Year's resolution is to try out therapy. I'm going to do 4 sessions next year. If you are down, make we do therapy as a group, and then we'll come back and see at least this same time next year. We'll see if we're changed men, and we'll see if therapy actually works.
So mine is not. I don't think I've ever done therapy before, but I've done counseling. I've done counseling.
He doesn't think he needs
I don't
therapy.
think.
Jamaica,
I think
African man.
therapy about super damaged people. I don't think I'm damaged to do therapy. Okay, well, Adam, if you're
Now
going
we
to go do
cannot post
therapy,
this clip. What the fuck?
chill,
No, we
chill.
can't. Why not?
If you want to
Bullshit.
what are you answering on this screen? If you are going to do therapy as a group, what are we going to be asking for? What help?
No. I think we'll do not together. Like you will go and do your therapy. I will go and do my
Therapy
therapy.
or what?
And then we'll come back and discuss what we've learned.
Anything.
So that's why I said think of it as preventive, right? Preventive therapy.
Okay,
You
okay.
never know what you will discover. And then you just go and you'll be talking to the psychologist. And then you find out, maybe I behave this way because that. I behaved this way because on this day my father did not take me out with him. So I'm like, maybe there's something to it.
You see, that's another thing, right? Like, I don't know, just because of maybe how I was raised, and then I listened to a few people say something about my parent did this, my dad. I don't talk to my dad because he did this. I don't talk to my mom because he did. I'm like, my dad has done 100 of this.
I tell you.
Like, there's something
Guys,
like I'm gonna be
they've
like,
done everything.
they've done everything. Like I cannot think. I'm like, so you holding this grudge because of this, bruh. If you had lived in my house was like basically my dad was running the house like a commandant in a freaking barracks. You know what I mean? So when you are saying therapy, when you are saying therapy, I don't know what thing I won't go tell the guy because if I even go tell the guy go even call. The guy go fit break down for me. You don't know what to tell me because I'm gonna come with a different gist. But it's honestly something that I obviously will try. And because we work in jobs where we can access these sort of things, so it's part of what we do,
Oh
right?
yeah, that's true.
Yes, we can access these things. So every time I talk to my teammates, sorry, I'm bringing work now. So when people come to me and like, this is going on with me, this is going, so I refer them to this department, you know. So it is a tool that we use to counsel, encourage people, whatever it is, you know. So when we're having managers training, the training is for us to, you know, encourage people, talk to them, team bonding, blah 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 blah. I'm like, oh, so who come they talk to managers? Who go come they make us they feel fire up, you know? So if we they put fire, how about us? No answer. You know, so I think it's a great one where you could fit obviously. I have a lot of things that I obviously want to talk to the psychologists about a lot.
All right, 1 minute left.
Mm,
New Year resolution.
I think it'll be good. Yeah. Any other one
yeah.
from you guys?
Any other one?
Like in terms of,
New Year's resolution.
oh yeah,
Not
so
all
we are
those, yeah.
still on that. Mm. So one
The
guy
New
was
Year
asking me today.
resolution, your New Year resolution should be love your neighbor as yourself.
Mm.
Meaning, whoever and wherever you go, treat everyone with love.
Hey, that
Don't
one
have
said that
any
one
ill thoughts towards anyone or
that one there.
preconceived negative thought about anyone or any situation. Approach people
I think
with love.
I'll
Mm.
take inspiration from Monique. She's done like a recap and she wants to post something about, her goals for next year so that if
Mm.
she puts it out there, she'll be able to hold herself accountable. So it's the kind of thing I would do as well. I think it will be a challenge for me. Another one is I want to be better at small talk because I feel like it's very, very important in this world that we're in.
Mm.
And we as Africans, we're not used to small talk. We don't care about the weather and the traffic and all those things. We like to straight to the point, serious
Mm.
talk.
I kind
Mm.
of feel like we were used to small talk and then now we just don't know how to do small talk again.
I think
Because if you think
just because
about
I
it,
think yeah,
before
I
you
think
came
just
to
because
Australia,
of
you could walk up to anyone and talk to anyone. You
Yes,
could
but
talk to anyone
that's
anywhere.
because it's expected for you to talk to strangers. Here, you need there's a strategy, there's a technique. You
Okay.
can't just talk to anybody at the train
Yes.
station.
Yes.
They're
mm.
like, why
Yes.
are you talking to me? You need to have a reason to talk
There
to
has
them.
to be.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's true.
Mm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
I think I even experimented that. So last week I traveled to Adelaide with my family, and then I went to a grocery store. I was buying stuff, and then I saw an African girl, and I just said hello to her, and then that hello emanated to a smaller talk, but in that talk I found out that three of our brothers plays in the NBA.
wow.
Just
Ooh.
just a little conversation. Yeah, three of us play in the NBA, but college though. So I'm like, I'm telling to me, bro, I just saw someone that three of. He's like, which league? I'm like, the NBA. Say NBA. I say, yeah, but college. There's a whole lot of Africans that play in the college. I'm like, you are just a hater. Come on, like.
All right, guys,
Anyway,
time to round up.
no, no,
Time
no,
to
no, no.
round up.
Wait, I really just feel this year. Whilst you want to give love, the small talk and all of that, please choose people that choose you. It's very important.
Mm,
You cannot just be pouring love to people that are not reciprocating. It's just too frustrating. You don't want to be doing that. You want to be intentional with people that choose you. You want to love people that love you. You want to be there with them because what happens other times is, you try to please the ones that are not pleasing you, and then you neglect the ones that are pleasing you. We have like
that
for
care
Daper, for
about
example,
you.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Daper, for example, now we have people that are always here. If we miss 2 3 episodes, they ring us, they DM us, what's going on, are you guys okay? Those are the people that we are here for. Not for we are here for the randoms, but we want to be intentional with our core members. So that is with friendship. So with your core friend, you should be able to know this is my guy. You know what I mean? So you need to distinguish your friend, your colleague, Adam's friend, and Init's friend, who are really your friends. The people that you can call to and then they can show immediately. You want to be there for them
Okay.
and you want to be
I cannot go into
intentional.
I cannot go into explaining what love your neighbor as yourself means, but what you said is not what it means. But I think that's a topic for another day. It's has to do with how you treat people, not
When
what
last,
you're giving them
when
or
last, when last you wait, or when last you call Aliro?
when let's call Hallyu.
Mm.
What does Hallyu have to do with this?
So next week is Boxing Day, right? That means we won't
I
be able,
tried to add Hallyu to the live. He did not accept.
this might be our last live for the year
Mm.
until
See Hallyu is there laughing.
next year. Yeah, we need to go on holiday as well.
Yeah,
Even us too, we have
definitely.
families.
We need
But
holiday
praise,
too.
just to crystallize what you were saying,
Mm.
I actually agree with you, and that's also on my list. I want to be more intentional about my friendships, right? So earlier this year, at some point this year, I asked you guys to do a survey on me, like how you see me as a person, just your
Mm-mm.
feedback, or basically more or less a review on what I've done or what I do. And most people, a common trait is I think people
Adams,
see
I
me
beg,
as
sorry.
selfish.
Please give us 10 minutes. Don't just give us 10 minutes.
No, it's
Adam, please
10
continue.
past 10. That's 6 minutes.
Mm. Yeah.
We know that you know mass.
Mm.
We'll stay till the gist is sweet. It's when the gist gets boring, we'll
We
leave.
will just end, I beg.
Talk to the
Last
two
for
of
the
you.
year. It's
10
just
past 10.
last for the year, Mr.
This is the
Dynamic
last
and
Praise
episode of the
Adams.
year.
You are giving praise reason to talk for the next 2 hours. This guy is very happy.
I'm like, guy
No,
now.
but
I'm
this
not
is
even
it now.
gonna continue to spend Christmas with you
Exactly.
guys. Come on, man. Like we're spending Christmas on Daper TV. Come on, bro. Don't be like
Come on, now.
that.
Our fans want more.
Yeah,
Encore.
we give
They want
them.
more.
What do you mean? What are you on about?
As I
Ali
was
doesn't
saying,
want to join us.
what was I even saying? See, I've lost my
About
train of thought.
review, friends
Review.
reviewing
Yeah.
you.
Yes, yes. So a common trait was I am self-centered, I am selfish, all those kind of things. And it's not a bad quality. However, I want to be more intentional with my friends. Like if I'm thinking about you, I'll call you. Like what praise does, very good behavior. Just you're going to the gym, call your friend 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It doesn't have to be 1 hour call once a week. That 5, 10 minutes every day, you'll be able to stay on top of what's happening in their lives. And obviously, we have like a wide number of friends, so it doesn't have to be all the time. You know, they watch movie, you find the movie funny, send your friend a message. Oh, this movie mad, you go like him.
Reminds me of you.
Yeah, because reels on Instagram, we've become inundated to it. Sometimes people go send me real. I won't even lie. Sometimes I don't go watch it. I go just laugh.
LOL.
Wow, because
That's
I
what
feel
you're
meeting.
that's what you're
No,
doing to
That's
my
what you
reels.
do to our reels. I see.
No,
Because
no,
sometimes I go send in the reels. If he go send me reels, and there are some replies that I'll give to him, he will know that I've not watched this reel because
Yes.
I need to. He knows what I like. You know the kind of response that I respond to the reel. And to me, has called me out on it before. She came to me like, "Why are you not watching my reels? It's been 4 days." I'm like, "What?" So I need to go
we
and
all
watch the
do it.
reels and respond to one. Sharon does that a lot. Anyway,
Come on.
continue.
Yes, so you have to respond to each one, and truly, because they are sending plenty. If you used to send one or two, that's Adams would like this, and then we're like, cool. But then if you send 10, 12, and then Pacific Day meeting, so sometimes I can't listen to the audio, so I just play the video and assume what's happening. So I'm like, this deserves love or this deserves laugh, and then we keep it
Thank you
moving.
for letting us know.
So my point.
I'm not sending this nigga reels again.
No, you see, that's not you take the good message. I'm saying still send me message, but give me your context as to why you're sending it, which is what I want to be
What the
doing.
heck? You want us to give you?
I don't say type essay. I say for some because
High level
wait,
conclusion
is
summary.
it all the reels I said you guys find interesting?
No, because I know the reels that comes from you.
Okay.
The reels that comes from you is business-minded
yeah.
reels. You know what I mean? How to make money reels. Ini, they send me stupid reels.
These reels have to have cash or something ridiculous.
You don't want to laugh. You don't want to
Bro,
laugh.
sometimes in this reel, you watch the reel, you don't catch the humor. Then you are walking, you just catch the humor on reflex. You know what I mean? But when I see reels from Sharon, I don't say Sharon reels are just about slavery, about this, that.
But funny enough,
Yeah.
my Instagram feed, I actually made a decision to start liking cat videos, animal videos, just funny stuff. I felt like Instagram, it became, everything is too serious around us. I go on Instagram and seeing how to make money, open an LLC, do this. I'm just like, okay, this is too much. I want to just laugh and just watch funny stuff.
I see.
So I started clicking on those kind of videos instead.
70% of my reels is just tennis. Honestly.
Just
tennis,
put it as you like. The rest of it is noise.
And when you
like,
send me those
I like
that's where range comes, right? Emmanuel, now if you see a cat video, you know which of your friends would appreciate a cat video, and you will send it to them.
To you guys.
So that's it. So that's what I'm saying is let's be intentional about our friendships. You see something and you think of that friend that you know would appreciate this content. Send it to them and be like, I know say you like cats. This video now for you. I know say you too like money.
I want to send a shout out to my boy Aliru. You know, me and Aliru talked yesterday. They miss each other. Call him sure guy.
Wait. So you now have new friend outside of
Aliru now.
Yeah,
friend now. Why are you jealous, fam?
I knew this day will come.
I beg, add Aliru to the life. What do you mean?
I've added him twice now.
I called him yesterday. He's like, Baba, I did for gym. I'm like, oh, so this gym is important than our friendship. Gym, we're supposed to pause, talk to me. before you go back go do your session. So the gym
Back
where
game, yeah.
they do gym, follow me talk. Where is your 6 Olympic body pack? You're still fat, nigga.
Emmanuel wants to join Wakanda boys.
See, you're still fat. See, I didn't reach here.
Let's see the hair.
How far now?
Let's see the hair. Come on.
Wait, Haliru has waves though.
Why you think that they call me shampoo?
Right?
Shampoo, yeah.
Shampoo.
I say anytime I see a little call, I go say, what a little need a fang or need a timer or need editan.
You don't say, it always reminds me.
Sometimes maybe they plug.
Whenever your place is not too. That's why.
I say a little don't do NYC for Akwa Ibom. Every time you need a Akwa Ibom soup, na me, because Alpha send this in. So every time I see it, I say, a little at time I don't finish. But this year, right? This year, I have to say this. I'm very proud of Ini. Super proud of Ini. Ini is now Chef Hilda. Ini the cook scatter.
Yes.
This
I have to
right?
I mean, how do you call that? Doff my hat or whatever the English is to
God.
I go to Emmanuel's house this weekend. When was it? I went to Emmanuel's house. Emmanuel gave me soup and pounded yam.
Oh, wow.
Like I've never
Normally,
been proud.
Emmanuel's fridge is kiwi. All he has is
I
kiwi
swear.
fruits.
I went to Emmanuel's house. I'm in Sydney, right? I spent 2 days at Adams. I spent the other day at Emmanuel. Then I go back and forth. They go at Adamo house. And they try balance the friendship. So I went to Ini's house. Ini's like, Baba, don't worry. I go cook for you. I'm like, what? Because normally I don't cook. Ini made pepper soup. That pepper soup was fire. Pepper soup and white rice. Ini made that pepper soup was scatter. Like, oh my God, I'm very, very proud. Very self-sufficient though. Very, very proud of you. And you know what I'm even more proud of?
Sorry, praise. We have a guest, an honored guest in our midst.
I tell you,
smooth skin, buttermilk
visitor.
Come on, we need to appreciate you. We don't take this lightly. We know that you have so much going on. So Haliru, the floor is yours. Talk to us.
Dr. Haliru.
Tell us what's happening in your world.
What's happening in med school?
Yes. At the moment, I'm on break, so I don't talk about school. I don't talk about you.
Fair enough. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. It will bring back memories that I don't want to think about.
Maybe let me give you context of what to talk about, right? So earlier before we were speaking on Detty December, we were comparing nativity in Australia to Nigeria, how growing up, how we enjoy, Christmas and all of that. And then prior to this time, we spoke about, what topic really stood out for you on Daper TV. We spoke about friendship, like back and forth. I don't know if Adam has sent you that review. We had reviewed Adam, and then top of the list was Adam is very selfish, self-centered, and all of that.
I'm actually surprised, though. When Adam mentioned that was the feedback he got, I was surprised. I don't think Adam is selfish.
Thank you.
I'm very probably because
when you say something, they say the numbers don't lie. The numbers never lie.
Well, if majority of people said Adam is selfish,
no, sorry.
What do I know?
Selfish. They said self-centered.
Okay, self-centered. Okay. Yeah, I still don't think you're self-centered though. Yeah.
Thank you.
If you ask me, yeah,
you aside from 5 people, you are
somebody is talking quiet. Haliru, carry on.
What's my count?
One thing I would say, Adam, I wouldn't even say, some people might be like, oh, okay, Adam is proud, but I actually wouldn't use that word proud. I personally would say confident. That's one thing I would say about Adam. And for you to say he's self-centered, don't forget, Praise, you talked about the rules he sends to us, things about businesses, how we can actually improve ourselves. someone that's self-centered wouldn't really think about doing that. But most of the time, when he
No,
sends me
that's no,
video
no,
or,
no.
or sends
Haliru,
us videos,
somebody that
yeah,
is selfish will not think of doing that.
yeah,
So,
self-centered, like
and
you're thinking
selfish
about
are
yourself.
two different things.
If it doesn't,
He can
I
still
think
give you.
why a lot of people. Adam is my guy,
Yeah,
right? Adam is not
yeah.
selfish. Adam is very giving. You know,
Exactly.
Mm.
Adam is very very giving. You know, Adam is never gonna stop giving. But with self-centered
Sharing
is
his good body.
if it doesn't make sense to Adam, he's not gonna
Yeah.
do it. Adam put a lot of things into consideration, right? Like if I'm flying down to Sydney, for example,
Mm-hmm.
For his
if
birthday.
Adam is not gonna drive from his house 2 hours to go and pick me up from the airport. I know you will do that for me. You go come carry me for airport.
I
You know?
will. Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
Adam never. Unless otherwise, if you tell Adam, okay, as the drive come, maybe I go. Adam is not driven by money like that. You know, go
I
see
would
Adam.
There has
say,
to be something.
I,
There has to
I
be
would
something.
say that.
there has to be something that would maybe
Yeah.
say, okay, I'll
You
give
have
you
to do
tickets to
something.
watch basketball game. You know what? That's
Yeah,
No,
something
I
that he
don't think
likes.
it's that. I don't think
yeah,
it's that one.
NBA game, not freaking Australian basketball.
yeah. I understand.
And him go come. You know. Other than that,
Yeah.
if
Oh
it
my
no make
god.
sense for Adamu no go. See, Adamu will not go out. You know how if Ini gets into trouble now, I think go join in a fight, but Adam is
Yeah.
not fighting for nobody. Adam likes his body. No one make anybody come.
No, but that one that's reasonable. That one is very reasonable, honestly.
Bro, no,
With
no.
that,
If there are
if
people, it showed me that I say if I get into Wala now, and you
mm,
just see at the exchange fight, at the exchange blue, you go come
yeah,
join me. Like before you go even
100%.
come know you before you go even come
Mm,
know waiting up. You
mm.
know, you go join the fight. After
No,
the
but
whole
praise
fight, you
now.
go now say,
Me,
okay, how far? But
I'll
what
try to
happened?
separate the fight because I cannot fight. So I'll try to
Baba,
separate
no,
the
in
fight.
the course of this separating fight, they go blow your eye. He go.
I'll go run.
He's learned.
I will run. If they blow my eye, I'll run away.
And I'm not there for make anything happen. Make it not go in Wakanda
All
movement.
man for yourself.
No, and I'm not gonna tell you, say, Baba, if you enter trouble, you're own. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah. If
So,
you're actually looking at it from that perspective, I agree with you. But at times I attribute some of those things to laziness. I feel Adam is kind of lazy. If you ask me, people have an energy level and they will decide, okay, should I channel my energy to this thing or should I just relax and channel it to this
and
other
I'm,
thing?
uh,
That's why he's very, very selective with the things that he would use his energy for. So,
But
yeah,
can I say something?
another thing, my brother, 1 second. Another thing that right, Adam now, right? If Adam is bored, maybe Adam is with baby. Baby is going to bed by 1 a.m. and it's 10 p.m. for example. Adam go call me or Ini. We go gist I know, see, I want to sleep, but because I'm with the phone with these guys, I go stay
yeah.
awake to talk with these guys, But once Adam don't achieve that aim, maybe not people tell us, guys, good night.
No, wait.
Or maybe he's driving,
But,
he go use it, I think,
but,
drive. Once he re-
no.
once he
Praise.
re-
That
once he
driving
re-
one, I think everybody does it. Everybody does the driving one. I remember it
Yeah.
was very common when Daniel would call the group, and then
Daniel is
anybody
the
that
number one
picks
person
up,
I don't like.
he will talk to you to the guest his house,
No, but then
and then
again,
you say bye bye.
but at least you go one. At least you go say this call now because I had a drive. But Adamo go make the call be like saying that because of this thing I want. You know what I mean? He go bring one kind conversation where he go make everybody eye pop. Everybody go to talk. In the midst of
Praise.
say,
Like
you
that one
don't
he was cutting meat. The one he was cutting meat.
All of a
You
sudden,
remember that one?
all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'm gonna just say good night, guys. As in, bro.
And you know the crazy thing, he would drop the call and leave two of you on the call.
I swear
So
to
like
God.
he would drop the call and go.
I want to bust my head. So what are you gonna call that one? That's freaking being
But I think
self-centered.
You
so
know,
Haliru, like I was trying
with
to say,
that,
right?
like drive.
Somebody having information that would change your life and doesn't give it to you is different from
That's witchcraft.
from
See?
no, that's selfishness now, right? And greed and all that stuff. But self-centered is you can
Yeah,
still give
yeah,
the
yeah,
person the
yeah.
information.
I get it.
Do you
Yeah,
get?
I
So
get
a
it.
good example is Elon Musk. If Elon Musk is talking to someone, right, and the conversation doesn't make any sense to him, he'll just walk away. Like after 2 minutes, he'll just leave you standing there and walk away and leave you because you're wasting his time. You get? So I kind of feel like this guy here now, then, has put everything on scale of preference, right, or priority now, and
Yeah.
then as he's lined them up, he's allocating his energy to all of them one by one. So when you now get to that one where you have to pick it from them, if you now compare it,
Mm, mm.
Every day, Emmanuel audio day. Emmanuel connected to something.
Man, do we need to buy you speaker for New Year? What's going on?
I think it's his Sonos. He's connecting to different devices.
yeah.
Probably
Can you hear me now?
TV or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Welcome
Okay,
back.
cool. All right.
Haliru
Am I the one
was
talking?
going somewhere.
Okay.
You would not allow my guy Haliru to land. You
Oh,
collect
sorry.
from him out.
Our guest. What I
No,
was
no, no,
saying.
no, no. I was saying, that stuff that when you call people while driving, it's difficult for me to do it now because I'm in a small city, and you're going to drive to somewhere maximum 10 minutes. You've gotten to where where you're going. So whereas you guys in Sydney, you guys can drive for like an hour. So you
True.
can make phone calls
Traffic
like that.
boring drive.
That's very true.
Haliru, it's
I
good
did
to
it
see
to
your
praise
face.
over the
So
weekend.
we miss
Yeah,
you.
brother.
Flying
That's
to
Missed
Sydney
all
will
of you
spoil
guys.
you small.
Don't worry.
We see a lot of
Match.
match now. Match.
Yeah. You guys
Banga's
will see me match.
wedding.
Yeah.
You remember Hallyu came for one wedding and he said, "Oh, come and meet me at Adam's house." Even the Adams did not see Hallyu.
Too busy.
And they say it's me that is self-centered. It's okay. It's okay.
He came with these guys from Tazi. He still stayed with those boring guys. You know, you say, okay, make I
He's
see my
real
guys.
friends.
You guys understood my situation, so
That one there.
happy.
But a little though, what's the plan for Christmas? Do you celebrate Christmas?
No, I don't. But I would be going somewhere with the family on the 24th. That is Christmas Eve. Then just a short vacation. Then we'll be back. Maybe on the 28th.
Why are the show us? Our London
Show us your
girl.
Christmas dance.
Our Londoner.
Wait.
Oh, that's the TikTok training dance.
Yes, TikTok
Wait, Adamo, is that what you guys are gonna dance on the cruise boat again? Because last year you guys went on the
plan
cruise.
That schedule from tomorrow now. TikTok content go just they drop. Like I feel like people don't appreciate me. If you go my story, you go my page, you go they laugh, enjoyment, things I do for you guys, and then Christmas will come and pass. You will not buy me gifts.
Your best friend don't come from London. I won't come.
Yeah.
She go back. Don't worry.
2 weeks.
No, I'll enjoy these 2 weeks.
We did.
We go tension now.
We did together. Because the last year when she came, you guys went on I think that was the year before. Like when she came, you guys went on a white on white, ship. That was okay. The day before last.
Yeah.
So
this year we want to do like a road trip.
You guys should come here now. What's going on?
Stop in small towns.
Where do you guys plan on
driving to?
Yeah.
Thinking Melbourne.
Broken Hill.
Yeah.
I think in Melbourne. There's this. Have you guys heard of a sundown town? Do you know what that means?
Sundown.
Apparently, is one of all those race towns that are known for being, I don't want to use the word racist, for being exclusive.
Yeah.
So that's why it's called sundown. So if you are not from that town, you cannot be there when the sun goes down because whatever happens, it happens.
And it's a town. A town here in Australia.
Yes.
Wow.
There's one I saw, and it's on the way. I'm trying to convince my wife, make we drive, go to town, go do coffee. She's like, no, they fear. And
it's
I'm like,
good. Because they are thinking about you, man. Like, they are good.
Not
of course,
you.
they were little blending.
Nothing will happen.
Now you will be the problem, my brother.
But you can't do horror film.
Yeah, but I think Australians are too tush for that. This is not Texas now. I think that happen.
You never know. Maybe that's why those towns are remote. But I actually want to experience it. Like I just want to do in and out. At least we'll let police and people know that okay, this is our location.
If
Why
if
they
you guys are doing it,
why they always want they bring this Zaria behavior to Western world? If you say, Adamo, even Bible say, Job say, do not tempt me, God, I beg. Why won't go
It's
tempt God?
not tempting, it's exploration, right? If you don't go, how would you know?
But then you have been warned now. You still want to put your legs. But
nothing will happen.
Emmanuel,
I mean, I know
you
nothing
get
will
mine,
happen.
more will go. Me and you.
Where we go, I don't
Oh,
care.
yeah,
Like
nah, I
all these
like it.
things is just talk. Nothing.
Emmanuel, we get
I,
nothing.
I
Emmanuel
yeah,
is
I
single.
don't believe
Emmanuel is single. He has nothing to lose. Now only in laptop and in crypto wallet.
Nothing will happen, John.
well, I believe what Adam is talking about is something maybe certain things happened like 20, 30 years ago in that town.
I
So
can
they just remember that town for
I
that.
can tell you
So for that to be
exactly,
happening now.
Haliru,
Yeah.
I can tell you exactly how those people are.
Mm.
So it's a good description of how they try to misrepresent Trump supporters and say they're very
Yeah.
violent, they're racist. It's exactly the same.
Yeah.
So in Trump supporters in America, sundown towns also, they have them. A lot of them voted Trump.
Mm.
And yes, somebody a comedian actually went to a sundown town in America, pretended like he was coming to build something for them, like he was like the mayor or something for somebody from the government. And then he has this town hall meeting with all the representatives. So they're all talking about what they're going to build. And he says, yeah, we're going to build a community center, this. You've seen the clip, Matthew,
I've
right?
seen it. Yeah, he said that he ended up being a mosque or something, and then
Yeah.
yes, that was
And
so funny.
so the guy actually went there with a bulletproof glass, right? And then his coat and like he went with protection because those guys started getting agitated when the guy said he's going to build a mosque in the town and bring a lot of Muslims to the place and all that stuff. So they're like, is this guy serious? So they're getting angry with him. And he knows that they can shoot him. So yes, those people exist, and some of them would actually kill you. But you see that the guy had to provoke them to want to kill him.
Yeah.
Do you get? But they exist. But in Australia, it wouldn't be that extreme.
Yeah,
It won't
absolutely.
be
Australia,
that extreme.
Australia, they no go just sell coffee, give you. They no go give. They no.
I know they
But
drink. Oh,
Australia is chill.
before you wake
Australia
up
is
in
chill.
somebody's basement.
Yeah. But
People
Aliru, man,
of God.
your forehead, man.
He's
Come on,
about to
bruh.
I
praise.
agree.
He's about to do it. He said, "People of God." Yeah.
What's it not? But yeah, but it was the one that said let's extend the life. But now he wants to.
No, now look, but we've extended it by 30 minutes. You don't want to finish all the gist
But
today.
Ali will never finish now. Ali will never finish.
Haliru, don't mind praise. Haliru, don't mind praise. Praise can talk
Like
to
me.
11 p.m.
You don't have 30 minutes for you, never do you.
Don't do
I still want to.
Anyways, to all our wonderful guests, to all our viewers, all our fans, our friends in the building, the ones that are here for the first time, this is Daper TV. We do this every Thursday. Some Thursday that we are not on, it means that we are super, super busy or we've got other things that are planned. We want to thank you so much for the privilege of being on your screen every day because it's a privilege. And we want to obviously thank you for always tuning in. Thank you for friendship, thank you for the comments that we get, thank you for the likes, thank you for always sharing our reels and all of that. We are putting in so much effort to make this a very, very solid program and entertaining, educative, and all of that. Next year, we are going to come with a banger. We are going to be talking about immigration, about relationship, about friendship, about crypto investment, everything. And if there is something,
porn stars,
if there is
masturbation,
anything that you want us to talk about that you think we've not had it on our menu, please, our DM is open. Just come, tell us what you want to tell us, then we will be more than happy. And if you want to join our conversation, just let us know, send requests and all of that. We'll bring you on. Next year is going to be very intentional. And thank you, my wonderful brothers, for always being here with us and all of that. This is us wishing you a very Merry Christmas, and we hope that you have a fantastic New Year, and we'll see you next year. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.